starting soon. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, bringing entertainment to me and you. Come watch the rabbit, let's watch the rabbit, it's not hard to do. Get ready because the stream is starting now.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another JRabbit87 stream. I'm your host, JRabbit87, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful day today. Before we get into everything, I want to address the elephant in the room. If you are not a part of our Discord, I want to once again apologize for Pokey Sunday being canceled. Um, and I'm going to make it the official announcement here and now. Unfortunately, until I am able to do so, the Pokemon streams are going to go on hiatus, which means that we will only be having the wrestling streams and the Arkham streams, even though I must also remind everybody that there will not be an Arkham stream this week. Um, I'm sorry. I also have to apologize that I haven't gotten the highlight videos done. I legitimately just have not had the time. Between work and everything else that I just haven't had the time. I'm so sorry. Um, but instead of wallowing in the negative, let's get to our commands, let's get to the show, and let's have some fun while we can. Shall we? So, with that, of course, as always, we want to remind everybody that we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He has blessed both me and my wife extremely greatly, and we want to make sure that we return his blessings by giving him of honor, glory, credit, and praise that he rightfully deserves. We also want to make sure that we say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody that joins me today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. Of course, a huge thank you also goes to our supporters who I'll name individually at the end of stream. Mary Kay. If you have not ordered your Mary Kay yet, well, you can grab that link and view all the wonderful products, both skincare, makeup, and all the other stuff that Mary Kay has in store for you. Yes, Mary Kay, be confidently you with Mary Kay. And if you have any questions about the products or if you would like information on how you can become a Mary Kay consultant, you can also use that link to message my hashtag wonderful wife, who is a Mary Kay consultant, and she will be more than happy to answer anything Mary Kay related that you may have. Discord. We have one of those. And if you have not joined our Discord and you would like to, feel free to grab that. Sorry, didn't quite get that in time, but excuse me. If you would like to join our Discord and you have not already done so, feel free to grab that link I posted in chat and come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms. That's where important announcements are announced, decisions are decided, discussions are discussed, wrestling results are resulted, chats are chatted, and we just love to have you there. Another place that we love to have you is over on YouTube. If you would like to see our past live streams and what highlight videos have been done, you can grab that link that I posted in chat and join us over in the land of Red, in the land of YouTube, in the Red app, I should say. If you don't mind, since it's all free and it's another way to help support, give that channel a subscribe, hit the bell icon to keep yourself notified, give the videos a like and a comment. You can also find us over on the Talk app, TikTok, where we just post our highlight videos. Again, I'm sorry I haven't gotten the last two done. I will get them done as soon as I possibly can. But yeah, you can follow us there. Again, since it's all free, I ask if you don't mind, follow the TikTok account. give those videos a like and a comment as well. Last but not least are ways to help support the stream at this very moment if you would like to do so. Always keep in mind that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. With that, more information on how you can help the stream is in the chat, so feel free to read that at your leisure. And remember, only do what you're able and comfortable with doing. Alrighty, Bruna, ladies and gentlemen, it is back to the Rabbit Wrestling Federation, so I hope you are ready for some more wrestling action. We've got 10 action-packed matches, as always. We're, of course, coming off of our last show where we got all of our new number one contenders, and to make sure I don't mess up, I actually have written down who won the number one contendership for what title. So I will not make that mistake again. Tonight we have some amazing matches. We actually have two 6-person tag team matches. We have the start of the War of Momentum over the tag team titles. Lita will finally get her hands on Kairi Sane. And we'll talk more about that later. And of course, tonight's main event will be Triple H versus CM Punk. So, of course, we will get to each thing as it happens. So, first and foremost, we're going to open up strong with Kiana James versus Piper Niven. And, of course, if you don't know what's going on here, Kiana James did win the number one contendership for the Women's European Championship, and she will go on to Heatwave, our next big event, to face Chelsea Green for that Women's European Championship title. So, because Chelsea wants to kind of see what her competition is all about, she has asked her good friend Piper Niven to test her. And that match is coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James!
And here she comes. She won an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to gain this opportunity. It's locked in. Welcome in, or AO greets. Welcome in, Bruto. She has gained this opportunity to go on to Heatwave. She made her debut last episode, and now she will go on to Heatwave to face off for her first title. And here comes Piper Niven, a former RWF Women's European Champion, a former RWF Women's World Champion, and the best friend of Chelsea Green. They say that this is to test Kiana James. I honestly think that there's a lot more to this match than just testing Kiana. And Piper Niven already starting off hot with a torture rack. That Kiana is way too fresh, easily able to get out of it. Now Kiana James with the onslaught here. Berta, I hope you guys are having a good day today. It's been a busy day for me, but a good one. Back and forth action between these ladies. Now I should let it be known that Kiana James' #1 contendership spot is not on the line here. But again, Piper Niven is Chelsea Green, the current champion's best friend. Today's been a busy day for me as well, but it's been good. Glad yours was good too. Ooh, massive sidewall, massive slam there. Piper Niven, Kiana James with a spine buster and a 2 count. Kiana James actually bringing the fight here to Piper Niven. Neither of these women wanting to give each other an inch. Oh, and Niven just using her power to her advantage. And now Piper Niven going to the top rope. Oh, big cross body into the cover. Only a 1 count. Niven putting all her weight behind that elbow drop, and now both ladies fall to the outside of the ring. Piper Niven in firm control at the moment. Niven going for, and she hits a Vader bomb into a cover. I guess Piper bomb. Oh, and a kick out of 2. And Piper Niven cannot believe it. You know, Kiana James going, the power of Kiana James. And now James to the top rope. Went for a drop kick, but Niven just brushed it off like it was nothing. Reversal by James. complete shot by Kiana James into the cover. And a kick out of 2. I told you guys we were starting things off hot and heavy. Oh, knee to the temple, into the cover. And she got it.
Here is your winner, Kiana James.
Did not expect this match to be so intense and edge of your seat. Right? Sorry, the betting was doing the thing again. Alright, well, it's time to get on to our next match. Would like to talk a little bit about it before we get into it. Our next match will actually be a tag team match. If you would know, if you were with us last episode, Rosie of 3 Minute Warning actually won the #1 contendership to face off against Booker T, the brand new RWF United States champion. Well, Rosie is a tag team specialist alongside Jamal, the other member of 3 Minute Warning. Well, 3 Minute Warning have issued a challenge. They've issued a challenge for Booker T to find a tag team partner and meet them in a tag team match. And Booker T has agreed. The only thing is, we have no idea who Booker T has picked for his tag team partner. What we do know, that match is coming up next.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Well, according to these guys, whoever Booker T's opponent or partner is, they better be warning because they only got 3 minutes.
Can you dig it, sucker?
And our opponents, first from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, the United States champion, Booker T.
And here he comes, fresh off of his win over Carl Anderson at Carrot Cash, the new RWF United States Champion, Booker T. He will have his first title defense at our next big event, Heatwave, when he defends the title against Rosie. So this, of course, will also be the first time that Booker T will potentially get his hands on Rosie to see just how well he can do against the big man. But the question is, who has Booker T chosen?
And from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rabit.
I almost can't believe it. What a pick. The man who actually Booker T held WWE Tag Team Gold with, the hardcore legend, Mr. Tuesday Night, Rob Van Dam. He didn't just choose the superstar, he chose the whole show. Exactly. With that, betting has started. It looks like it'll be Jamal and Booker T starting things out. Booker T trying to show why he is the champion. That's exactly what he's got to do, because you do not want to let Jamal and Rosie in the position they are currently in, because if they get in control, it is almost impossible to get them out of control. But if anybody can do it, it would be Booker T and Rob Van Dam. Oh, quick roll up there. Only a one count. I think that chop was a straight message to Rosie. And that was an actual shot to Rosie. Booker T not wasting any time, wanting to show the youngster why he is indeed the United States champion. Booker T really keeps trying to go back to Rosie. Rosie is not the legal man here. And now Jamal using a baseball bat. And Booker T finally able to get back in control here. It's Booker T who has a weapon, but Jamal does not let him use it. Oh, pop up Samoan drop by Jamal into a cover, and a kick out of two. Now Jamal turning his attention to Rob Van Dam momentarily. Vicious shots here. Tag out to Rosie. Double super kick. And now both of them up to the top rope. Oh, double splash. And Booker might be out of it. Into a cover, but Rob Van Dam saving the matchup. Big splash there by Rosie. Rosie at this point almost just picking the bones off of Booker T. But Booker T fights back with an axe kick. And Booker T with the bookend into the cover. A kick out of 2. Booker T taking it to Rosie now. Oh, but one reversal and Rosie is back in this match. Oh, but now it's Booker T trying to get a reversal, but Rosie with a big Samoan drop. Rosie now taking a breather, perhaps looking for a weapon. Backfired on him. Booker T. Oh, bookend into the side of Barry the Barricade. And a second bookend into the cover on Rosie, able to get the shoulder up at 2. That was a 2 point. No. Tonight is so high intensity, you think it was heat wave? I know, right? Uh-oh, and now tag out to Jamal, and these two are going for that double splash again. Ooh, into a cover. But Booker T somehow kicks out at 2. You would think at this point Booker T would be trying to make a tag. And there's the knockout.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Wow, Rob Van Dam didn't even get a chance to get in to the match. A 3-minute warning, sending a big message to Booker T here tonight. Well, it lasted longer than 3 minutes, but if I was Booker, I consider this a warning. Fair. Well, next up, we begin the war of momentum over the tag team titles. Now, just in case you guys are new to the channel and new to Rabit Wrestling Federation, when we crown #1 contenders to our 2 different tag team titles, what we like to do here is we'll do a War of Momentum, which are singles matches between the members of the different tag teams. And whoever can win the most victories will get, if they would like to, they can choose a special stipulation for the title match. So if they want to make it a ladder match, they can make it a ladder match. If they want to make it a steel cage, they can make it a steel cage. And they even have the option of just not making it a stipulation and just making it a straight up RWF style tag team match. Well, we do this for both the men's and the women's, and right here, right now, we are about to start with the women's War of Momentum, as coming up next, we have Tamina of the Bloodline versus Carmella of Pretty Mean Sisters. That's coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Pacific Islands, Tamina!
And here she comes, and you know, this War of Momentum, it can have an effect, and sometimes it can't. We did see at the last, leading up to the last big event, the Pretty Mean Sisters lost all four, but they still defended their titles.
And her opponent, representing Pretty Mean Sisters, from Staten Island, New York, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Carmella!
And here she comes, just as I was saying, in the War of Momentum, the Pretty Mean Sisters lost all four of their singles matches. But yet, when it came time to defend the titles, they were successful in defending the titles. So you know that that's got to be a big chip on their shoulder. Alright, sorry about that. I had to grab a drink. Carmella in the ring with Tamina. Now Tamina, you gotta wonder, because Tamina at Rabit Mania had won the #1 contendership for the Women's European Championship. But instead of beating Chelsea Green, she did win, but she won by count out. And the championship does not change hands. And when we asked her, she simply said it was never about winning the title. It was about showing that I could win the title. if I had wanted to. But now she's teaming up with her bloodline sister Tamina, or Nia Jax, and they are going after the women's tag team championships. You gotta wonder if Nia Jax is, wondering herself in the back of her mind, will Nia Jax or will Tamina do the same thing? Will she blow the title? The title chance. Now, granted, she won't be able to use count out or disqualification or anything like that, but you just kind of always got to wonder now, like, how important actually are titles to Tamina? Tamina now setting up for something big. There's a super kick. And again, Tamina, like, kind of wasting her opportunities here. She does connect with a headbutt. Almost like she's trying to figure out herself what she wants to do. There we go, Tamina to the top rope. Super fly splash into the cover. And a kick out of 2. Reversal as Carmella tries to get back into this match, but Tamina is able to reverse herself. Another reversal, and Carmella with a jaw jacker. Tilt-a-whirl head scissor by Carmella.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Welcome in, T. Thank you. You're welcome. And kick out at 2, and Tamina cannot believe it. Hope you're having a good day today, T. Super kick by Tamina into a cover. And another kick out at 2. 2. Oh, went for another Superfly splash, but Carmella got out of the way. Super kick of her own into the cover. And Tamina kicks out this time. Can't complain here. Hope you all had a good day as well. Yeah, it was a pretty good day. And there's the face buster. And now Tamina, or I'm sorry, Carmella setting up for another super kick. And for a cover. And she did it. And she did it. Carmella.
Yes, boy!
Carmella able to gain the first point in the war momentum over the women's tag team championships. Now, of course, later on tonight we will get Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton to see who can gain the second point. But before we can get all the way to that, it's time to focus now on the men's tag team war of momentum. That's right. And I have it on um, authority, good authority, that The Miz and Logan Paul have actually decided that they want to show off their tag team superiority and tag team, like the fact that they are a cohesive unit, and they have actually coordinated outfits that complement each other. I don't really know what all that means, but apparently as long as they are a tag team, they're going to be dressing in these outfits. We are about to find out what that means, and I kind of feel sorry for them because their opponents are members of the Wyatt Six, and not just any members, but Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis. Well, we also have it on fairly good authority that for these matches, although the Wyatt Six is not banned from ringside, there has been an agreement made where Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis will at very least enter to the ring by themselves. We'll see if the Wyatt Six get involved. We'll see exactly how all this plays out, and that starts off with our next match, because coming up next, the men's war momentum, Joe Gacy goes one-on-one with The Miz. Well, here he comes. One of the men who kind of started this whole thing, at least here in RWF. Hello, Pig. Hello, Pig, indeed. Mysterious Wyatt Six and Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy was already a master of mind games before becoming a member of the Wyatt Six, and now he takes on the form of Huskus the Pig Boy, at least in mask form. Honestly, I think he's just gotten even more deranged. Well, this is definitely an interesting outfit choice. We'll just have to see how Logan Paul apparently looks with his choice, but that'll come later. Right now we do have a match to focus on, as The Miz is unfortunately one half of our men's tag team champions, having won a 12 tag team tournament to be crowned the new champions. Interesting that they say residing in for his hometown, right? And The Miz already showing he's not affected by the mind games, but Joe Gacy right back on top for at least a moment. You know, the Wyatts would love nothing more than to bring the tag team titles to their faction. And they did not get a chance to compete in that tag team tournament. It's also interesting to see that out of all 5 members, or at least the 4 male members, that it is Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis that they apparently have as their designated tag team. Springboard crossbody by Joe Gacy. Of course, the reason I say that this is interesting is because here in RWF, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis started teaming, calling themselves the Fallen. Of course, then adding Uncle Howdy to the mix. And then before finally gaining Eric Rowan and Nikki Cross and fully becoming this Bray Wyatt-esque tribute group, the Wyatt Six. Snap DDT by The Miz into a cover. And a kick out of 2. Nice neckbreaker combination there by The Miz. And now Joe Gacy battles back with a running DDT. A cover by Gacy. Only a 2 count. Now these two fighting on the outside of the ring. Oh, another reverse or running DDT by Gacy. Gacy now going for a crossface. Even if Miz taps though, this is that you can't win on the outside here. Count of 5. I honestly don't know if Joe Gacy cares about the count out here. Maybe I'm wrong. He throws Miz back in at the count of 7. Standing vertical suplex by Gacy. A reversal by The Miz. A reversal by Gacy. Another reversal by The Miz. Oh, and he hits the skull-crushing finale into the cover. Oh, and a kick out at 2.99. And Miz cannot believe it. The Miz with a splash off the middle rope. On Miz now. Running knee. Miz signaling for another skull-crushing finale. But no, decides against it. Oh, massive snapmare driver. But now Gacy able to battle back. Again, a reversal by The Miz. Reverse DDT. Now Gacy back in control. And he's got the crossface in. And Miz able to get out of it. Back and forth action between these two men. This match has become a real slobber knocker. Oh, massive punch by The Miz, putting Gacy down. And Gacy just will not stay down. Uh-oh. Miz trying to go for the figure four, but Gacy able to get out of it. Electric chair drop by The Miz. Now The Miz with a tornado DDT. Into a cover. And that was enough.
Here is your winner, The Miz.
And The Miz pulls out a shocking victory against Joe Gacy, gaining the first points in the War of Momentum for the Awesome Ones. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is a bit of a change of pace, and I actually need to do this. I don't actually have my 6-person tag team match lined up anymore. That was not awesome. Next up, we have a 6-woman tag team match. As you all may or may not know, Sonya Deville won the #1 contendership spot and will go on to face the current Women's World Champion Alundra Blaze at Heatwave. Well, Sonya Deville is of course the mind behind the Pure Fusion Collective, the tag team stable of Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and of course Sonya Deville. Though Sonya has challenged Alundra to not just find 2 other tag team partners, but she has said, since you want to be all about, oh, I'm showing that the past is still alive and us old timers can still go the mile, she has actually challenged Alundra to find WWE legends to be her tag team partners, and Alundra said, okay, no sweat. Well, that tag team match is coming up next. Fusion Collective. No longer calling themselves the Hit Squad. They're also down from one of their original members. And it's all thanks to that woman right there, Sonya Deville. Who is the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship.
And their opponents, from Milan, Italy, the Women's World Champion, Alundra Blaze.
Speaking of the Women's World Champion, here she comes. She is able to defy the odds after Kairi Sane surprised everybody by wasting no time in trying to cash in her Carrot Cash briefcase. And despite that, Alundra Blaze still was able to walk out as the new Women's World Champion, actually pinning Kairi Sane to do so. But who has she gotten? Oh.
And from New Orleans, Louisiana, sensational Sherry.
I mean, definitely a WWE legend. She was more known for her roles as a manager than she was as a competitor, so this is a interesting choice by Alundra Blaze, but hey, you go, girl.
And from Redondo Beach, California, the ninth wonder of the world, China.
And what a pick to have, the 9th wonder of the world. And I'm actually looking to see, because I don't remember. Give me one moment here. A former two-time RWF Women's World Champion. And I'll be starting off with Shayna Baszler and Alundra Blaze here. Talk about a powerhouse to have on your team. I mean, what better, not only is China a WWE legend, but again, a former two-time RWF Women's World Champion in her own right. As a tag out the sensational Sherry. So far, the Pure Fusion collection is kind of dominant here, or is being dominated, I should say, by these legends. And you gotta remember too, that Shayna Baszler, who's in the ring, is actually a former. I got this, Sonya Deville. Shayna Baszler is a former RWF Women's European Champion, as well as a former two-time. Oh, sorry. Actually, yeah, I think it was two times. And I'm gonna have to check that fact. Okay, so she was a former RWF Women's European Champion and a former one-time RWF Women's Tag Team Champion. And Ivy Nile also is a former RWF Women's Tag Team Champion. And of course, it was with two other members that used to be part of their faction, the Hit Squad, that are no longer members of, well, because the Hit Squad is no longer, and it's just the Pure Fusion Collection, which is just the team of the three of them. Springboard dropkick by Zoe Stark. Ooh, top rope blockbuster into a cover, but China puts a stop to it. China with a DDT of her own. And Sensational Sherry on the outside with a toe hold, but Zoe Stark easily able to get out of it. So yeah, so it all started with Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, who did become the Women's Tag Team Championships. They called themselves the Hit Squad because they were both former UFC fighters. Then Sonya Deville came along, and she recruited Zoe Stark and Ivy Nile into the Hit Squad along with herself, making them a powerful stable consisting of Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville, Zoe Stark, and Ivy Nile. Zoe Stark and Ivy Nile would go on to capture the Women's Tag Team Championships as well. Oh, feet on the ropes, but only one count. Bringing the stable itself to Women's Tag Team Championships. But then, after Rabbit Mania and everything was shaken up, one of the things that was shaken up was Ronda Rousey left RWF to go back to UFC. Ivy Nile was kicked out of the Hit Squad. And Sonya Deville, who was the mastermind behind getting the stable together in the first place, as a stable, made the decision to rename the faction the Pure Fusion Collective. Meanwhile, on the other side of things here, we have Alundra Blaze, the current Women's World Champion, teaming up with Sensational Sherry and China. And although we haven't really seen much from Sensational Sherry, Alundra Blaze has shown that she has the smarts and the talents, obviously, to win the Women's Championship. And although I still kind of question Sensational Sherry as their tag team partner, I definitely do not question her picking China, a former two-time Women's World Champion here in RWF. Remember, this is only one of 2 6-person tag teams matches that we have for you today. And we are only on match number 5 out of 10 matches. So after this, we still have another 5 matches for you guys. So don't go anywhere. As Shayna Baszler now tries to capitalize. Oh, but Blaze. Oh, massive shots here by Alundra Blaze. Alundra now rolling to the outside of the ring. Assist chair shot into the cover, but Zoe Stark breaks up the pin. Also, we here at RWF would like to wish the real-life Zoe Stark a speedy recovery. It is never something that we like to see or hear about when a real-life competitor has a real-life injury. Tag out to Sensational Sherry. We'll double team here, and now Sherry's going to go out, and there's a tag to Zoe Stark. Ooh, massive suplex there. Praying for Zoe? Yes. Ooh, husband and wife going against each other. In the bedding. Alundra Blaze just pulling Zoe Stark to the outside of the ring. Perhaps saving a little bit of damage. Sherry hit a massive slap. Scoop and a slam by Sensational Sherry. Who heads to the middle rope and hits a splash into a cover, but Shayna Baszler is right there to break it up. There's a tag out to China. China going for a power bomb, but Zoe Stark able to get out of it. Now China just throwing Zoe Stark. Excuse me for just one moment, everybody. Alright. I am back. I do apologize about that. Baszler with the Kirakita clutch, or whatever she calls it. Sherry saving the match for her team. As a tag out to Shayna Baszler. Or, yes, Shayna Baszler tagged out Shayna Baszler. There's a tag out to Sonya Deville. China using her power here. A tag out back to Alundra Blaze. These two now get to face off against each other, and there's a submission hold. Tag out the sensational Sherry. Sherry to the middle rope. Decides against it. Oh, interesting move there by Sherry. She goes for the cover, but Zoe Stark breaks up the cover. Breaking that kendo stick over the sensational Sherry. Sonya Deville in full control here. And now Sherry tags in Alundra Blaze. Tag out to Zoe Stark. Oh, reversal by Alundra Blaze now. Blaze is trying to take everybody out, but that may have just backfired for her. Zoe Stark, after a back body drop, going for a cover. But a kick out at 2. Tag out to China. China now Going for the power bomb. Oh, she turns it into an alley-oop into the turnbuckle. As a tag out to Shayna Baszler. Of course, Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark are themselves coming off of a failed attempt to capture the #1 contendership to the women's tag team titles. And there's a powerbomb by Chyna into a cover, but Sonya Deville is right there. Chyna going for the pedigree. She's able to hit it into a cover. And a kick out of 2. You know that Shayna and Zoe are going to be taking out some of their frustrations here tonight in this match. A little miscommunication. Let's Zoe or Shayna Baszler in control. Reversal by Chyna. Back and forth action between these ladies. A tag out to Sensational Sherry, and this is the kind of action that you're only going to get here in RWF. Yuzuka street cutter by Baszler into a cover, but Chyna breaks it up before even a 1 count. And the clutch is locked in. And this time it's Alundra Blaze that saves the matchup. Now Baszler just punishing Sensational Sherry. Tag out to Zoe Stark. Reversal by Sherry, who goes for this toe hold, but she's on the outside of the ring. You can only win by knockout on the outside of the ring. Springboard crossbody by Zoe Stark all the way to the outside. Tosses Sherry back into the ring. Going for a cover now. And a kick out of 2. Somehow Sensational Sherry is still in this match. A tag out to Sonya Deville. Now Sherry with a drop. A tag out to China. Reversal after reversal. Each woman trying to do what she can. China looking for a cover, but Baszler stops the cover, saving the matchup for her team. The Hurricane by Deville, and this time it's Sensational Sherry who saves the matchup. Hurricanrana by China. Tag out to Alundra Blaze. And hits a German suplex into the cover, but Sonya Deville breaks the count up at 1. And there's the knockout.
Here are your winners, the team from Alundra Blaze, Sensational Sherry, and China.
On this night, not only did the Legends get the win, but Alundra Blaze able to knock out the #1 contender to her very Women's World Championship. Woo! Woo indeed. Well, coming up next is a very, very personal match. If you weren't with us for our last big event, Carrot Cash, or you weren't listening to me when I was talking while Alundra Blaze was making her entrance, Alundra Blaze had won the #1 contendership spot and had earned the right to face Lita for the Women's World Championship. Earlier in that same night, Kairi Sane defeated 7 other women in a ladder match to obtain the Carrot Cash briefcase. And that briefcase allows the holder up to 1 year at any point in time that they choose to cash in for an automatic title shot. And Kairi Sane wasted no time, and when it came to the one-on-one match between Alundra Blaze and Lita, during the match, Kairi Sane's music would hit, and she would cash in the Carrot Cash briefcase, turning the match into a triple threat match. Then, After a hard-fought battle, Alundra Blaze would actually pin not Lita, but pin Kairi Sane to become the new Women's World Champion. So Lita wasn't even in the decisive fall for her championship. After a brawl broke out resulting in the two going to the hospital, the two still are demanding a fight against each other, and well, they're getting that in a no holds barred match that is also a what's it called? It is one of those matches where they had to sign a special contract. It is not an official match. This is just they are going at it, and whatever happens, happens. And that's coming up next.
I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Ain't your heart out, girls? Hands off the merchandise. Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Their knees get weak whenever I'm around. They see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. I'm just a sexy boy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring. Representing Damage Control from Yamaguchi, Japan. Kairi Sane.
Here she comes, the winner of the Women's Carrot Cash briefcase. The woman who also tried to cash in the briefcase and failed to successfully do so. And of course, Lita rightfully blames Kairi Sane for losing her Women's World Championship.
And her opponent, representing the Trailblazers. From Sanford, North Carolina, Lita!
And here she comes, former two-time RWF Women's World Champion. And again, she claims she only lost it because of Kairi Sane. Of course, this match is underway, and the referee is he's only here to either accept a submission or count the pinfall. In this match, there will be no rules. There are no rope breaks. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. A match will end by pinfall or submission, which can happen anywhere in the arena. And this match is completely unsanctioned, so whatever these ladies do to each other, it is 100% on them. This match, of course, is about as personal as you can get, and the worst part about it is Lita is in some ways technically not wrong to be mad, because again, she went in expecting to defend her title just against Alundra Blaze. Kairi Sane not only tried to cash in, but it was Kairi Sane who lost the match. Meaning that, again, Lita wasn't even involved in the deciding fall that lost her Women's World Championship. And of course, Kairi Sane, when we tried to ask her about it, she simply said Lita would have done the same thing. I don't know what she's mad about. She said that Lita would have done the same thing. I don't know what she's mad about. I saw an opportunity, I tried to take the opportunity, and I'm woman enough to admit I failed. That's an interesting maneuver. Massive DDT there by Sane. And now going to the top rope. Yes, she's signaling for it. The insane elbow, but she misses. And she hits the spear into a cover. Only a 2 count. And from the middle rope, this time she hits it. I don't know if she got all of it, but she did hit the insane elbow into the cover. And a kick out of 2. Lita now. Oh, and Lita DDT, snap DDT into a cover. A kick out of 2. Looking for another cover. Just a 1 count this time. And now Lita looking for something. No. I don't know what Lita's doing. Oh, Lita's looking for a weapon. Flapjack by Lita. And now Lita to the top rope. Oh, went for a leg drop and missed. Kairi Sane. Springboard. Oh, but missed as well. Misjudged the distance. Reversal by Lita. And now Zane from the second rope. Oh, it's a forearm. And Alita from the top rope, twist of fate into the cover. You know, surprisingly for a Falls Count Anywhere match, these two ladies have surprisingly kept it in the ring. Snap DDT into a cover. And that's it.
Here is your winner,
Lita perhaps getting a little bit of revenge. New indeed. Lita getting her revenge. Unfortunately. But something tells me we haven't seen the last of these two. Well, coming up next, it is time to get back to the War of Momentum. We're going to start our return with the men's division. As coming up next, it's Dexter Lumis versus Logan Paul. Another man who was already a master of mind games and has only seemed to gotten better since joining the Wyatt Six and almost adopting this Mercy the Buzzard persona. We'll see if he can do what his tag team brother could not do and tie things up here tonight. see Logan Paul's new outfit. I guess the theme is blue, black, and white for these two. And this match is underway. And these two have such similar styles with the high-flying offense. Now trading blows here. Logan Paul got the better of that exchange. Now Paul to the middle rope. Middle rope blockbuster by Logan Paul into a cover. Remember, the Awesome Ones are already up 1-0. In order to tie things up, Dexter needs to win here tonight, but Logan doing everything in his power to not let that happen. Massive clothesline into a cover. And a kick out of 2. And Logan has hit the gas on this match. And it seems like Dexter just can't keep up. Middle rope frog splash into the cover. Oh, a kick out of 2. Logan Paul cannot believe it. Spine buster by Dexter Lumis, who now heads to the top rope. Oh, he went for a move, but Logan Paul got out of the way. And now he's got the silence locked in. Will Paul tap out? No, Paul able to get out of it. Drop kick. And now a little taunting there by Logan Paul. Into a cover. Only a 2 count. Interesting to also see that Logan Paul has shown no fear to the mind games here of Dexter Lumis. And Loomis perhaps going for the silence again, but unable to get it. Big knockout punch into the cover. And he got it.
Here is your winner,
A bad start for the Wyatt Six. Unfortunately, a really bad start for the Wyatt Six. Now down 2-0, which means that if they want to even things out, which a reminder that if it comes down to it where each team is evened out, then the match will be just a regular tag team match, RWF style tag team match. In order to do so, then the Wyatt Six will need to win both of their matches next episode. Well, now we switch from the men's tag team back to the women's tag team. It's time to see if Tiffany Stratton can do the same thing that Logan Paul just did and get her team 2-0. Coming up next, it's Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Here comes Nia Jax, looking to even things out here tonight.
It's Tiffy time!
And her opponent, representing Pretty Mean Sisters, from Prior Lake, Minnesota, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Tiffany Stratton.
And here comes the woman who believes that it is always Tiffy time. Oh, and Nia Jax. Oh, going with a quick roll up. Say, Tiffany tried to attack Nia, and Nia just shook it off, and now the power of Nia Jax on full display here. Big elbow drop. Oh, big power bomb, and Nia Jax just throwing her weight around. A reversal by Tiffany Stratton is exactly what you want to do. You want to keep Nia Jax down. Reversal by Nia Jax. Oh, reversal by Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany's got to learn that these attacks aren't going to hurt Nia Jax. She's going to have to do a little bit more than she's used to. Oh, big, massive boot by Nia Jax. Oh, big sidewalk slam. Oh, and again, Tiffany tries to strike Nia Jax, and Nia just shrugs it off. Jax looking for a cover. Tiffany Stratton finally, massive power slam. Finally able to get some leeway here. There's a reversal by Nia Jax. Nia going for a power bomb. Oh, she hits it. Sit out version into the cover. But only a 1 count. And Nia Jax can't believe it. She thought it was over there. I have returned. Welcome back. And now Tiffany Stratton trying to go for a cover, but not even a 1 count. Dagnabbit. I know, dagnabbit indeed. Oh, and Nia Jax setting up for something from the top rope. Oh, no. I believe, yes, she's going for an avalanche Samoan drop. Oh. Into a cover. And somehow Tiffany Stratton kicks out. Uh-oh. Nia Jax setting it up for the Annihilator. Oh, she hit it into the cover. Oh, and again, somehow Stratton able to kick out. And Stratton going for a submission hold here. Discus clothesline. Oh, and Alabama slam into the cover. And kick out of 2. Oh, and she hits the prettiest moonsault ever into the cover. And Nia Jax still kicks out at 2. Now, a Samoan drop of her own. Tiffany Stratton in full control. Standing moonsault. And now Stratton to the top rope. Going for a splash, but misses. And Nia Jax now in firm control. Oh, going for went for a powerbomb into a spine buster, into a cover, and there is the 3 count.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
Woo. With that win, she has tied up the war of momentum, meaning that it is anybody's game for the women's tag team championships at this point in time in the war of momentum. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our semi-main event of the evening, and it is our second 6-person tag team match, and it is a match that is going to make our good friend Kung Fu Cobra go, I don't know who I'm supposed to vote for. So, our number 1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship is Eric of the War Raiders. Our number 1 contender to the Pure Honor Championship is Tyler Breeze of Pretty Deadly. If you have not connected the dots yet, yes, Pretty Deadly has already insulted the War Raiders over the way they dress in the past, and a second challenge has been made. But not just any challenge. Because when the Pretty Deadly said, hey, you guys find a 3rd person to team with you, Eric and Ivar's response has stunned even Tony Marcus Jones, who has agreed to this. Their response is, we don't have to find a 3rd person. Because unlike you, Vikings are so tough, our women can beat you wannabe pretty boys. That's right. Coming up next, Pretty Deadly Tyler Breeze, Kit Wilson, and Elton Prince go up against the War Raiders, Ivar, Eric, and Valhalla. Oh, dagnabbit. I must have forgot to put their, Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I must have forgot to do a thing. I'm so sorry. I could have sworn that... I had that set up for them to come out together.
If you smell
I'm gonna have to fix that real quick.
is cooking. The Rock says,
Dagnabbit. I think that was the right one. Sorry again about this. Again, I thought I had everything ready. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I must have did it, but for some reason it still said separate for. So. Okay. Let's try this again. Take two. of course, this team, ever since adding Tyler Breeze to as their mentor, has actually tasted a lot of success in six-man tag team action.
And their opponents, Ivar, Eric, and Valhalla, the War Raiders.
And you know, I don't really know how smart it is that the third person on their team is a woman, but I mean, if she is as tough as Eric and Ivar, I almost feel sorry for Tyler Breeze and Pretty Deadly. And of course, we can't forget about the kind of underlining thing of all this, the fact that we have two #1 contenders for separate titles going at it here tonight. And this will be Kit Wilson and Ivar starting things out for us. Tag team action here by Pretty Deadly. Tyler Breeze trying to lift Big Ivar, and Ivar tried to reverse, but Tyler Breeze still in control here. Nice tornado DDT there, or head scissor into a DDT, I should say. Oh, there's the disrespect there by Tyler Breeze. And of course, Tyler Breeze will go on to Heatwave to face off against the Pure Honor champion Ethan Page for the Pure Honor Championship. Meanwhile, Eric, who hasn't even entered the match yet, of the War Raiders will go on to face Finn Balor of the Judgment Day. Now going for a cover, but not even a 1 count. I'm still waiting to see what Kung Fu Cobra, who he votes for, considering I know he likes both of these teams. And then, well, here's a tag to Valhalla. And immediately she just power slams Tyler Breeze. Uh-oh. Breeze going for the unprettier. He hits it. He's not done yet. I went for the beauty shot, but Valhalla got out of the way. There's a tag out to Eric. And finally, the two #1 contenders will be in the ring together. Oh, Eric with a deadlift German suplex. I indeed don't know who to vote for. Well, here goes nothing. Fair. I'll admit, I was also hoping that you guys would not be mad that I put 3 guys versus 2 guys and a woman. Not at all. Yay. And Tyler Breeze is that modified Russian leg sweep. There's a tag out to Kit Wilson. Tag out to Ivar. Ooh, the move they call Ragnarok. Oh. Tag out to Eric. Ooh. Assisted power slam into a cover. Only a 1 count. Looking for a cover. A kick out of 2. There's a tag out to Ivar. Also, I think I found out why sometimes the people don't come into the ring to break up pin accounts, especially if they had just come into the ring. It's because I think they have like a cooldown or something before they can enter the ring again. Is that the big indie? It's almost like the big ending. Air hug spinebuster by Wilson. Into a cover. Only a 2 count. Tag out to Elton Prince. Tag out to Tyler Breeze. I must apologize, y'all. The tired has hit. My energy has kind of gone down below. Not that I'm not having fun or not excited about this match. It's just the tired hit. We still have one more match for you guys. No worries at all. I'm glad you all are so understanding. And here comes Valhalla again. Does a little taunting and allows Kilt Wilson to get in, and immediately hits him with a kick. And she got the win.
Here are your winners, Ivar, Eric, and Valhalla, the War Raiders.
And here I was worried about Valhalla, and she ended up being the one to get the win. Oh, well, dang. Oh, Viking. I guess they're right. Viking women are just as tough as the men and can whip the so-called pretty boys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening. Go Valhalla. It is time for our main event of the evening. Triple H, who won the men's Carrot Cash briefcase. Last episode, the current RWF Heavyweight Champion Kane challenged Triple H to a one-on-one match. Triple H would win that match. In the same night, CM Punk would win an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to win the number one contendership to go on to face Kane for the RWF Heavyweight Championship. A lot of speculation has been put up into the air. What's going to happen? Triple H has a non-title victory over the Heavyweight Championship. He has also got that briefcase that he can choose to cash in whenever he wants. CM Punk wants to put all doubt to rest. So he has challenged Triple H to a one-on-one match. and Triple H has accepted. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is coming up next. It is our main event, Triple H versus CM Punk.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds. CM Punk.
Here he comes, looking to get his first title here in RWF. He wants to, of course, prove why he believes that he is the best in the world.
And his opponent, representing D-Generation X from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds. The Game, Triple H!
And here he comes, and of course he has the Carrot Cash briefcase in hand. The Game, Triple H. And this match is started. With CM Punk already delivering the first blow. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Ooh, trading off roll-ups there. And CM Punk in firm control here. And for a springboard clothesline. I don't know if he got all of it. As Triple H now back in control. Triple H just putting the punishment to CM Punk here. Massive spine buster. And now Triple H perhaps setting for the pedigree. Oh, but Punk able to reverse it. And Punk going for the Anaconda Vice. He's got it locked in, well, but Triple H easily able to get out of it. Signature knee smash there. Up on the shoulder and down on the ropes. But Punk able to reverse. And now Punk going for the GTS. He hits it into the cover. And Triple H gets the shoulder up at 2. There's the pedigree into a cover. And a kick out of 2. Reversal by Punk. Now these two are gonna trade blows here. Each one trying to do as much damage as he can. Oh, and it looks like Punk got the better of the exchange. Shades of Eddie Guerrero there into a cover. And Triple H kicks out at 2. And now these two go to the outside of the ring. Triple H back in firm control at the moment. Going for an Indian Deathlock. Will Punk give up here? No. Triple H lets him out, but only so he can set up for another pedigree. He's got it locked in, and there it is. Second pedigree of the match into a cover. And that's it.
Here is your winner, the
And of course, the betting wants to act up again. Oh, Triple H getting yet another huge victory here tonight. We'll have to see just exactly how all this plays out in the following weeks. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show for the evening. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I hope to see you again hopefully next Tuesday, when I will be able to stream again. For now, let's go ahead and get into our commands. I am actually very tired, so I'm going to kind of just sweep through these. As always, we are sponsored by our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He's blessed both me and my wife, so we want to make sure that we return his blessings by giving him all the honor, glory, credit, and praise that he rightfully deserves. We also want to say a huge thank you. Thank you to everybody who joined me today. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your busy days to come and hang out with me. Also, a huge thank you goes to our supporters, starting with my hashtag wonderful wife Firebird10, our amazing friends Nick, T, and Danny, the guys who bought video games for me to play for y'all, Sean and Steve, and the digital artists Amon Wolf and Z-Fire Incorporated. Thank you all so much. Discord, we have one of those. If you've not joined our Discord and you would like to, feel free to grab that link right there. Come join us. We've got tons of chat rooms, and we just love to have you there. Another place that we'd love to have you is over on YouTube. If you'd like to check out our past live streams or highlight videos, you can grab the link. All these links that are going to be in chat, you are more than welcome to grab and join us over at those places. You can speaking of more links to click on, you can also grab that one that I just posted and join us over on TikTok for just our highlight videos if you like that. And of course, last but not least, are ways that you can help support the stream at this very moment if you would like to do so. More information on how you can help out is in the chat. Remember that nothing is ever required, but everything is very much appreciated. And I only want you guys to do what you are able and comfortable with doing. With that, I am going to go ahead and head off to bed. And I hope the rest of you have a very, very good night.